And the boy from Glasgow back in position 1. The yellow flag waving in the background because we've lost Shinmark, Skulinoff and Jensen Burnett. Those 3 drivers are out, and with that, Drummond has got a little bit of breathing space. He goes defensive on the infield. On the final corner, on the inside of the corner, inevitably, Bugunovic simply drives by him. The Kart Republic's back in first and third, but this time it's Alexander with Zach in second place. Miguel looks over his right shoulder back to Tayem Sala, the German in a Kart Republic, and here comes the Tony Kart, trying to make a move as well. There's Kian Fardin going through, together with Enzo Tavanishkul. In fact, it's Olivieri, a different colour, green car, who's made his way up behind Salim Hano Hernandez. The Colombian tried to go down the inside. Costa from P3 back into P5. That may be the Brazilian-American's chance of a victory gone here this afternoon. Olivieri, how has he got back into this one? He was in 4th, back to 8th. Now he's in 3rd place. Tayem Sala going through. That is the Colombian who won at Lonato, the WSK Open Cup. Goes deep under brakes in the Lando Norris kart. Out front, it is the Kart Republic for DPK Racing. We know that they know this track very, very well, of course, after their victory here back in September. The Slovenian not long out of the mini category, where he had a lot of success with the Sicilian Gamoto team, but now the Slovenian with a Spanish DPK Racing. Diego and Pablo Karting, they've got the lead just from the Scotsman. The Paralin in second place. Paralin finishing 2nd and 3rd in the WSK Final Cup in Junior in 2021, all off from Kavalkin. Lucas Flutzer took the title on a cold day in Lonato at the end of last year. The Paralin at the moment in 2nd. Bugunovic with a 55.561. He's about to complete lap 4. He's got the fastest lap of the race, and he's also got about a 4 kart length advantage. The Paralin Le Mans chassis in 2nd place. Olivieri, it looked as though he was out of it, and now he's got the Scotsman worried. Zach Drummond in 2nd place, looks over his shoulder. The Italian is coming for the Scotsman and the Slovenian. Down into turn 2 on lap 5, Bugunovic. Drummond, Olivieri with a 55.878 is flying. Tayem Sala in position 4 from Kirill Ditsiev, Fardin, Schaufler, Tavanishkul 8, Slater 9, and Salim Hano Hernandez has slipped back to 10th place. The WSK Open Cup champion, the Colombian, being coached by Juan Pablo Montoya, the 6-time Formula 1 champion, race champion that is, and 2-time Indianapolis 500 winner, here at the circuit to watch his young protege. But Salim Hano Hernandez, his chance of repeating that victory in the Open Cup, it appears as though it's disintegrating. The RFM kart, he's back behind his teammate in position 10. Slater in 9. Costa is ahead of Costoya. That had to happen at some point during the weekend. As Zach tries to attack down the inside into turn 2. Olivieri's right there. Tavanishkul 7. Schaufler 8. Costoya. Costa. Slater, Hano Hernandez, and the fastest qualifier, Andy Consani, from grid 24 up into 13th place. Olivieri with a 55.647. He has caught the back of them. Purple in every sector last time round. He's in 3rd place, playing with the Paralin and the Miami-powered Kart Republic just ahead. Here comes the attack, inevitably, from the Italian, who has won here in the past, but that was in the 60 mini category. 2nd in the WSK Supermaster Series was the Italian, as Zach does attack, and the Glaswegian goes through and takes the lead. Bugunovic back into 3rd place. Watch Olivieri though. Drummond does the hard work for the Italian. The Brit in position 1, the Italian 2nd, the Slovenian 3rd. It is Paralin, Formula K, and the IAB-powered Kart Republic in 3rd place. Through the infield section, they just ride the ripple strip nicely. The kart's gripping up on a circuit which is starting to rubber in after the torrential downpour in the last couple of days. Watch Olivieri as they race down the old back straight. Top speed last time, incidentally, Scott Lindblom at 131 kilometres an hour. But the pole sitter at Lonato in the WSK Euro Series, the Swede, is back in position 24. Drummond under pressure here. Not so much from Bogdanovic, but Olivieri, who slips down the inside. That was too easy. The Italian has gone through and taken the lead. Speed to burn in the Formula K kart. 3-4-2. He's got the race lead. Let's see what Zach Drummond can do to respond. In second place, Bogunovic sits there in third. He's losing time to the leaders as they ride the bumps down into the turn 2 section. The infield up into turn 5. Track rubbering in beautifully here this afternoon. The Vega tyres working nicely in round 1 of the WSK Final Cup, half race distance. On the OK Junior Final, Olivieri, look at that, he's already pulled out. Drummond, though, the paralleling is good under brakes. Just on 130 k's an hour up the old back straight. Drummond goes in very, very deep, holds onto it. Into the second half of the race now. The first round of the 2022 WSK Final Cup. Bogunovic now behind Drummond. The gap last time was 0.05 to be precise, which is only a few centimetres. Now it's 0.3 of a second and a purple sector from Olivieri. Tavadishko, Fardin, Kostoya, Slater, Ditsiev, Salim Hani Hernandez. Still in position 10 from Costa, Monza. Werrell, Schaufler back in 14 from Peschel, Kaczynski, Martinez, and Dries van Langerdonk. The fastest qualifier, Andy Consani, will not win here this afternoon. The Shamik Europe team driver is down in 19th place. Olivieri has got a gap of 0.3 of a second over the drivers in second and third. The two-time British cadet champion, including in the Honda category. As we told you in our introduction, he also won, sorry, a Joe Biden moment there, also won the Little Green Man Trophy, that famous race over in Britain in 2021. This would be the biggest win of his career, but he's losing time. The gap is now half a second. Back to Olivieri and Zach Drummond and Bogunovic, the Slovenian, trying to take second place. Was trying to let Zach do all the work, but you get the sense if Bogunovic starts to get any more frustrated, he'll just drive by Drummond and try and attack Olivieri, who looks good here this afternoon. 3-time WSK race winner for the Formula K team. There's Bogunovic, DPK Racing in third place, Drummond in second, Olivieri in third. Off the podium at the moment is the German champion Tayem Sala and Enzo in position 5. The gap is getting bigger. You can visibly see it on your screen. It was just a few centimetres just a few laps ago. We'll check it as they come across the line with 3 laps now remaining. 0.5 of a second last time. It stays the same. There's still hope. There's Tayem Sala. There is the German. And back to the fight for 5th. Enzo Tavanishko, Kian Fardin, Kostoya, Slater, Ditsiev, Monza, Werrell ahead of Costa, Peschel, Schaufler, Hanna Hernandez, Dries van Langerdonk, Elbaz, Aksoy, that's Martinez, Kaupeng, Dupe, and Liv Krutchigolov for Bosch Racing going through in position 22. Half a second and 2.5 laps remaining. It will have to be one almighty attack from Zach if he's to take the biggest victory in his international career here this afternoon. Olivieri driving superbly. He won here at Sarno in the Supermasters Series for WSK in 2021. He also won at the Euro Series at Adria the same year. And he also won in the WSK Open Cup race in 2021. But that was all in the 60 mini category. This would be an outright junior victory for the Formula K team. The penultimate lap, the gap is out to 7/10. Zach cannot do it. Drummond has pulled away from Bogunovic. The shadows are getting longer here in the south of Italy. The sun is shining, the penultimate race of the year. The Slovenian for the Spanish team in position 3. Olivieri on his penultimate lap, on his way to victory. Lewis Werrell down in 11th place has just set the fastest first sector of the entire race. Ahead of Costa and Peschel. Salim back in 14th ahead of Dries and Nicholas. But it is the last lap board which is about to be displayed for the Italian. Ultimo giro per l'Italiano. The last lap for the Italian. Looks over his right shoulder. Zach does the same. Back to Alexander. The gap is 9/10 of a second. He won't do it. Drummond, who started from pole position, The Glaswegian, the Scotsman, driving the wheels off the 316 Paralympic kart, but he won't do it. It will be a green victory here this afternoon in the form of the Formula K kart. Down through the infield section, onto the old back straight. Pushes the left brake pedal through the front bumper almost, and a purple sector from Olivieri as well. He's pulling away. What a drive from the Italian. This will be his 4th career victory in WSK World Competition. Into the final corner, and the checkered flag is about to wave. He's won here in the past in 60 Mini, but now Olivieri takes victory in WSK OK Junior for Formula K. Fabulous drive to win round 1 of the WSK Final Cup. The Scotsman's second. Fabulous performance all weekend from Drummond, and the Slovenian Alexander Pagunovic home on the podium in 3rd place.